Yo, what's up everyone? It's Rafaela back again with another video, and today we're diving deep into the world of AI. We're talking about jobs, people. Specifically jobs that AI could make completely extinct. From self-driving cars to robots in factories, AI is already changing the game. So in this video, we're going to break down 5 jobs that experts predict could be on the chopping block in the very near future. If you're curious about the future of work and what it means for you, stick around because things are about to get interesting. Let's get started. All right, first up on our list of jobs potentially facing extinction: telemarketing. Think about it. How many times have you gotten a robocall lately? Companies are already using AI-powered virtual assistants and chatbots to handle those calls, and they're getting smarter all the time. These AI systems can answer your questions, schedule appointments, even make sales pitches, all without a human ever picking up the phone. They can understand different languages and accents, adapt their responses based on your tone of voice, and learn from previous conversations to improve their performance over time. So, as this technology continues to advance, it's not hard to imagine a future where those annoying telemarketing calls are all handled by bots. And that means fewer and fewer opportunities for human telemarketers. It's a trend we're seeing across a lot of industries. AI is automating a lot of the tasks that used to be done by humans, and telemarketing is just one example. So if you're currently working in telemarketing or you're thinking about a career in that field, it might be time to start thinking about a backup plan. The robots are coming and they're bringing their A game. Next up, we're heading to the grocery store because those friendly faces ringing up your groceries might not be so common in the future. We're talking about supermarket cashiers, and yep, you guessed it, their jobs are also on the line thanks to AI. Now, you've probably already experienced this firsthand. You're at the store, you've got a basket full of snacks, and you see that long line for the cashier. But then you notice those self-checkout kiosks just chilling there, practically begging you to skip the line. And let's be real, who doesn't love a good self-checkout? Well, those kiosks are just the tip of the iceberg. We're talking about entire stores going cashierless, like Amazon Go stores, where you just walk in, grab what you need, and walk out. AI and sensors track everything you pick up, and you're automatically charged when you leave. And as convenient as it is for shoppers, it's not great news for cashiers. These automated systems are getting more efficient and cost-effective all the time, and that means fewer jobs for human workers. The way we shop is changing, and AI is driving that change. So the next time you're at the store, take a moment to appreciate that cashier because their job might not exist for much longer. All right, moving on to a field where automation has been a thing for a while now. Manufacturing. Factory workers, especially those involved in repetitive tasks, are feeling the heat from AI and robots. We're talking about jobs like assembly line work, welding, painting, even quality control. Tasks that are quickly being taken over by machines. Think about it. Robots don't need breaks, they don't get tired, and they can work 24/7 without complaining. Plus, they're incredibly precise and efficient, which is crucial in manufacturing. So, from a cost-saving perspective, it makes sense for companies to invest in automation. But of course, there's a human cost to consider as well. Millions of people around the world rely on factory jobs to support themselves and their families. And while some argue that these workers can be retrained for new roles, that's not always easy or realistic. The new jobs created by automation might not pay as well or offer the same level of job security. We're talking about a major shift in the global economy, and the impact on workers is going to be significant. The future of work in manufacturing is going to look very different from what we're used to. Okay, so far we've talked about jobs that are very hands-on, but what about those that require a bit more brain power? Well, even white-collar jobs aren't safe from the AI revolution. Accountants, for instance, are facing some serious competition from, you guessed it, algorithms. That's right, AI-powered accounting software is becoming incredibly sophisticated. We're talking about programs that can handle everything from basic bookkeeping to complex financial analysis, and they're doing it faster and more accurately than humans. Think about it, tasks like data entry, tax preparation, even auditing can be automated to a large extent. Now, some argue that AI will never be able to fully replace human accountants, and that's probably true. There's still a need for human judgment and expertise, especially when it comes to more complex financial matters. But there's no doubt that AI is going to significantly change the accounting profession. Accountants who want to stay relevant in the future will need to embrace technology and develop new skills like data analysis and interpretation. Those who don't adapt risk being left behind. All right, last but not least, let's talk about a job that's near and dear to many people's hearts: driving. Whether it's truck drivers, taxi drivers, or even Uber and Lyft drivers, millions of people around the world rely on driving for their livelihood. But with the rise of self-driving cars, the future of these jobs is looking increasingly uncertain. I mean, think about it. Self-driving cars are no longer a futuristic fantasy. They're real. They're being tested on public roads, and they're getting better all the time. Companies like Tesla, Waymo, and even traditional car manufacturers are pouring billions of dollars into developing this technology, and it's only a matter of time before it becomes mainstream. Now, there are definitely some hurdles to overcome. We're talking about complex issues like safety regulations, liability, and public acceptance. But the writing is on the wall. Self-driving cars are coming, and they have the potential to revolutionize the transportation industry, and that means big changes for drivers. How do we prepare for a future where millions of drivers are out of work? What kind of safety net can we put in place? These are questions that we need to start answering now. The future of driving is going to be very different. So, there you have it. 5 jobs that could be extinct sooner than you think thanks to the rise of AI. While AI will undoubtedly displace some jobs, it will also create new opportunities that we can't even imagine yet. The key is to be adaptable, to embrace lifelong learning, and to constantly be upgrading our skills. The jobs of the future will require creativity, critical thinking, and the ability to work alongside machines. So, what do you think? Are you ready for the future of work? Let me know in the comments below, and while you're there, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on more videos about the future of tech and how it's shaping our world.